If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Hello everybody, I'm Tom Roberts from the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce, and I'm dubbing today's show New Business Wednesday because we've got a bunch of stuff going on as far as folks investing in communities throughout the Greater Coosa Valley and opening up new businesses. They're investing money, they're investing time, they're investing energy, they're investing creativity and all sorts of wonderful things. We're going to have a ribbon cutting this Thursday, that's September the 5th, a little bit after 12 noon at Lola Rose Tattoo Studio. And if you haven't had a chance to go by, I implore you to do so because Nancy Plew has something that's just absolutely fabulous. This is not like any tattoo studio you have ever seen before in your life. It's more like an art gallery and upscale and everything like that. Her pricing is not. She's just getting started, and she's quite adept at her artwork, and she's got art on display not only in her store, Lola Rose Studio. She also has a collection on display right now at the Rainwater Library in Childersburg. And this Thursday is a special day for her, not just because she's cutting the ribbon and grand opening her new business, but it's the namesake for the studio, Lola Rose. It's Lola Remsen's birthday. That's her grandmother, and she's doing this in memory and honor of her grandmother, and I'm so excited. That's coming up this Thursday. We've got another new store that'll be opening up in Childersburg in the next week or so. It's going to be a chain, becoming a chain. Laurie Chanel from Opelika is bringing her Simply Sleep to Childersburg, to Barnett Shopping Center. And that's over there by Good Old Boys. And then right straight across the street in Brannon Gallery is Lola Rose. But we also have another brand new business that's open here in Sylacauga and just a couple of blocks down the road, and I am so excited about this on so many levels. Haydn, I almost started off by calling you, I told you I was going to. I'll call you Sherry at least once.
That's
because
okay.
I'm good friends with Sherry and the late Billy Hay, and they're just wonderful people to me, good friends, and they didn't even know who my wife was when they met her. And yet they took up for her down at the car wash, and the guy was some guy was ripping her off, and they took up for her. I met the nicest people today, and yes, they are. But Haydn Hughes, tell us about the Lily.
Well, the Lily is going to be a flower shop, but not just a flower shop. It's also going to be a gift shop, so you can find all your home decor, candles, candle waxes, bath bombs, a little bit of everything, pillows, throws. But also I'm going to be doing funeral arrangements. I'm going to be doing wreaths, centerpieces. I'm going to be doing the silk and real flowers. I'm going to be doing a little bit of it all, so I'm really excited.
Okay, now we have a thing where you touched on the idea of decorating. That's how you got into this. Tell us how that happened.
Yes. Well, I graduated from high school 3 years ago in 2016, and I went to Chattahoochee Valley Community College in Phoenix City.
Playing softball
On a full ride. And I come back after a year, and I went to CAC. And school, I found out, just wasn't for me. So
school minus softball.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. So my parents ended up enclosing in a garage about 5 years ago, and I decided when I come back home it was time for me to move down there. So I started decorating, buying all kinds of new furniture. Definitely needed flowers down there to decorate it all up. So I went and I started decorating, pulling all things together, and that's kind of how it happened for me. I started decorating, and I absolutely fell in love with flowers.
Okay, your shop, The Lily, is located on Broadway. In fact, that was part of the old name. That was Broadway Florist, and you have bought it out and taken it over down by Granddaddy's business, Delta Security. So, what are your hours?
My hours are Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, and then on Saturdays from 8 to 12.
If you have some decorating needs around your home, you have a funeral, you have any other thing that requires flowers, I'm big on that because it's in my family tree. My brother, before that, my aunt and uncle, John Philip Roberts and Dorothy Moore, and before that, Miss Edna, that was my Granny Roberts. She still is known for her hybrid roses and her strawberries. So I love people that can grow things. I love people that can use flowers and other things in art, and because that's what it is. Right. It's not just flower arranging, it's art. And I'm glad to hear that you have a soft side to you besides the toughest nail softball player. That's all well and good. Right. I'm a big fan of that. That's we spent Billy Hay and I spent so many hours talking about his softball girls, and I'm thrilled as I can be that you're back home. You put the gloves and the cleats away, and now you're working on a business. And thank you so much for investing all that you are in a new business for our Greater Coosa Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And you're going to be having a ribbon cutting. Have you picked a time for it? I know the day. It's September the 16th. That's a Monday, correct? Yes. Okay.
And I think I want to do it from 5 to 7.
5 to 7 in the evening. That's good because you can get a good crowd then.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I thank you very much for being with us. We have another new business guest, and you may want to stick around and pay attention a little bit to what he's talking about, because we're going to be talking about a new type of business networking.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back with that in just a few moments. Welcome back. Haydn is still with us because she pretties up the set like Cord McCandless and I just can't do. Want to welcome in Cord McCandless. Cord is with Timberline Home Inspections. He is a certified professional inspector. And what do you inspect?
Generally, Timberline Inspections, we're a multi-inspector firm. We inspect homes for real estate transactions. Someone's getting ready to buy a house. They want to take the opportunity to have someone come and evaluate it, check out all the systems. We go on roofs if safe to do so. We go in crawl spaces and just check every single thing that you would want to know about before purchasing that house.
And those services are available throughout the Greater Coosa Valley, and that's one of the reasons why you're with us. You live and work out of Vincent, just across the river, but you're putting a big push on the Greater Coosa Valley area, which stretches, well, a long way down Highway 280 in both directions, up and down Highway 21 and everything in between. And how do they get in touch with you and Timberline?
If you're interested in Timberline inspection services or have any questions, mold or radon services, anything like that, you can get in touch with me at 205-601-2607 or at timberlineinspections.com.
And you also have a pretty good Facebook presence, Cord McCandless. They can hit you up on there and get a hold of you. And now, one of the things where we really hit it off is we have a very common passion, and that's business networking. And there's some networking groups around that do okay, but you and I both want to take it to a different level. Can you tell us about your new creation?
Absolutely. Of course, as most of you people know, business owners and commission-based employees in this area, there's really not a referral networking group. What I'm attempting to do with Mr. Roberts' help is start a weekly referral-based networking group. We would meet once a week, either on Mondays or Tuesdays, early in the morning. We're still trying to figure that one out. And basically bring together business owners, commission-based employees, people who are starting and running businesses in this area, in the Greater Coosa area. We would just try to, anybody with interest at all, please let me know.
Now, one of the things about this kind of networking is that it's referral networking.
Yes.
Not leads, not just getting together and being friendly and knowing a little
Correct.
bit about each other. This is people who are actively keeping their eyes and ears open and being partners in business with a variety of different business owners and operators, and as you said, commission-based employees of businesses, to be aware of the people that you meet daily, your customers, your friends, your neighbors, your church members, your family. All these people have needs, and if we can meet those needs within a family of business people, all the better. You know, somebody talks about, say, someone passing away and they're sad. You want to cheer them up a little bit and refer them to Haydn and her flower business and that sort of thing. These things work hand in hand, and you and I have both been a part of networking groups in other communities, and it's a big, big help. It's a big boost. And if you commit yourself to being a part of a group like this, you find that not only do you get a lot of satisfaction in helping your partner businesses, but at the same time, your business grows exponentially. I know that when I was doing this, it got to be 75–80% of my business was referral. Even when I got out of it and went back to coaching, I still did some commission-based sales in the cell phone business in Montgomery, and I continued to make money off my networking group for 2 or 3 years after I was no longer a part of the group, because that's the kind of relationship I had. So what kind of businesses are you looking for to be a part of this?
The way we're going to run the group, or at least we intend to, is that there's going to be either 1 to 2 seats for any position, really. So, for example, home inspector seat, we have a realtor, we have a banking seat. We're looking for landscapers, pool services, caterers, just about anything that you can think of. And we very much want the group to get to know one another. Everybody has clients who need other services. It's better if you know an individual who you trust and you could recommend to that client. It looks better on you, plus it allows you to take care of your client even further. So we'll be getting to know each other and our businesses, exactly how we operate, and just really making it a small family to better business in this area.
And the thing is, I'm sure, absolutely certain, I envision this going a little bit farther than what you're talking about, because it is part of a group right now, but a group is going to evolve into groups, and they're going to be different groups, and they're going to be groups throughout the greater Coosa Valley area. If you want to be a part of it, send a friend request to McCandless on Facebook. You can friend myself. You can like the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce page. You can give us a call at the Chamber. We'll be glad to hook you up. In the meantime, let's grow some business. We've got some new businesses. Lola Rose this Thursday cutting the ribbon. Simply Sleep right behind it. The Lily already open, getting ready for a ribbon cutting, and providing those professional services and helping organize business networking, referral-based networking group is McCandless from Timberline. And I'm just as excited as I can be, because this looks like it's going to be a strong wave, kind of like one of those big waves coming in over in Hawaii with the big surfing championship. Business is on a roll throughout the greater Coosa Valley, and we're just happy to be a part of it. Until next week, I'm Tom Roberts from the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce.